Meanwhile, in the US, the Wuhan virus pandemic has become a big worry again. The country is witnessing an alarming spike in cases. Since July this year, new infections have shot up by a whopping 700%. This is the fourth wave, we are told. In at least 5 states, hospitals are running out of ICU beds. More than 90% of these beds are already occupied. Here's a report on America's pandemic crisis.
Overwhelmed again. America is witnessing a fourth wave. Driving up the cases is the Delta variant. And the spike is alarming. In at least 5 states of America, more than 90% of the ICU beds are full. Across the country, 75% of adult ICU beds are occupied. By Tuesday, 46 out of 50 states in the United States reported a double-digit growth in cases. And the worst could still be coming. The director of the National Institutes of Health has made a dire prediction. He says that the United States could see more than 200,000 new cases every day. What's the figure right now? Around 129,000 new cases daily. This is a 700% increase since July. Hospitals in the southern part of the country are stretched to their limits. Doctors and nurses are dealing with a record number of patients and deaths.
It's actually really hard. I made it a whole year without crying, and then actually a couple of months ago left here from work crying because of so many two deaths in one shift from patients that I've had for very long periods of time.
The United States has a population of 330 million. Half of these people are fully vaccinated against the Wuhan virus. On the basis of this, the mask mandate was withdrawn by health officials. But now, new infections are growing. And mask rules are back. Authorities in Los Angeles have made the mask mandatory for everyone at large outdoor events. Even fully vaccinated citizens will have to wear masks. Restrictions are being imposed on the unvaccinated population. This has led to a backlash from the public. On Saturday, a man was stabbed outside the Los Angeles City Hall during a protest against vaccination mandates. This protest was led by the anti-vaxxers, the people who are opposed to vaccinations. And this opposition is driving the surge. The virus is targeting unvaccinated Americans. In 40 states, less than 6% of fully vaccinated citizens ended up in hospital, even after they contracted the virus. And less than 7% of them have died. Moral of the story, vaccines help, even against variants. But Americans aren't convinced, and their government is failing to convince them. The daily vaccination rate has dropped drastically in the United States. In April, the United States was administering more than 3 million shots a day. By August, the average dropped to 736,000 shots a day. That's a fall of more than 70%. Unless America can get those numbers up, it will be struggling to contain the virus. Bureau Report.